Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. might pop the question to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, which could deepen Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang, heartache. Although Brooke tried to rekindle her relationship with Ridge and persuade him to return, he ultimately turned her down, telling her his place was with Taylor. Ridge acknowledged that he still harbors feelings for Brooke to some extent, but he sees her as a chapter of his past now. He is firmly looking toward the future with Taylor, standing by the promise they made to one another. Given Ridge's dedication to this idea of commitment, he may be ready to take the next big step. If he's serious about spending his life with Taylor, proposing might be on the horizon. In fact, Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Miss Hinswood, could very well encourage Ridge to make that proposal in the near future. If Ridge decides to purchase an engagement ring for Taylor and surprises her with a heartfelt proposal, it could truly send Brooke into a tailspin. Already devastated by Ridge's departure, witnessing him marry Taylor would only deepen her pain. There was a moment when Ridge considered remarrying Brooke, but those plans eventually fell apart. He ultimately seemed to believe that another wedding wasn't needed, which means Brooke is likely to feel even more hurt if he chooses to have that ceremony with Taylor. This situation may leave Brooke grappling with feelings of inadequacy, questioning why Ridge never saw her as deserving of being his wife again. It's quite plausible that Ridge may want to solidify that commitment by proposing to Taylor, paving the way for their future together as a married couple. If Ridge and Taylor share any engagement news, could that finally encourage Brooke to move on? While a reunion between Brooke and Ridge may seem destined, she might also discover new love along the way. That would probably be best for Brooke. In any case, Ridge has been vocal about his intentions to create a lasting relationship with Taylor, leaving Brooke in the past. Let's see how long it lasts before he waffles. In the ever-turbulent world of the bold and the beautiful, love, heartbreak, and unexpected twists seem to be around every corner. Recently, the complex relationships between the characters have reached new heights of drama, and it appears that Ridge Forrester's journey through love is about to take another fateful turn. With Ridge's looming proposal to Taylor Hayes, a wave of emotions is set to sweep through the Forrester family. Most notably, Brooke Logan, who finds herself grappling with deep pain and uncertainty. This storyline promises to be an emotional roller coaster, filled with conflicting desires, unhealed wounds, and the ultimate question, who will Ridge choose? Ridge's heart torn between two women. For years, Ridge Forrester has found himself caught in a whirlwind of love and betrayal, constantly torn between two powerful women, Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes. His relationships with both women have spanned decades, each one fraught with passion, turmoil, and reconciliation. Ridge's deep love for both of them has led him down an unpredictable path, one that has made him question what he truly wants in life. At the heart of Ridge's emotional struggle is his inability to make a definitive choice between Brooke and Taylor. While both women have their faults and have hurt Ridge in different ways, they also bring something unique to his life. Taylor, the calming presence, offers Ridge the sense of peace and stability he desperately craves. Their bond runs deep, with years of shared history and a family built together. On the other hand, Brooke, his first love, is full of fiery passion and intensity, and their connection is undeniable. Though frequently complicated by betrayal, misunderstandings, and the fact that both have made major mistakes over the years. Throughout the years, Ridge has played a pivotal role in both women's lives, and his relationships with them have been anything but easy. It is no surprise that Ridge, still reeling from the heartbreak of his most recent split with Brooke, has found solace in Taylor's arms once again. After everything that has transpired, it appears that Ridge is now ready to take the next step with Taylor, a step that would define the future of both of their lives. A proposal that will change everything. As Ridge finds peace in Taylor's presence, it seems inevitable that a marriage proposal will be on the horizon. The spoilers suggest that Ridge will soon get down on one knee, offering Taylor a lifetime of love and commitment. This proposal is bound to send shockwaves through the Forrester family, as it signifies a major turning point in Ridge's journey and an emotional moment that will test all of their relationships. For Taylor, this proposal represents not just love, but the culmination of a long, tumultuous history with Ridge. After years of ups and downs, Taylor will undoubtedly be thrilled and overwhelmed with joy at the prospect of spending the rest of her life with Ridge. However, this moment of bliss will not be without its complications. Ridge's history with Brooke continues to linger in the background, and there is no denying that Taylor, despite her joy, may harbor some lingering doubts. After all, how can one fully trust in a love that has been torn apart and rebuilt so many times? For Brooke, the proposal will represent the ultimate betrayal, a crushing blow that shatters her hope of ever reconciling with Ridge. Brooke has always believed that despite the obstacles they faced, she and Ridge would eventually find their way back to each other. With this proposal, her dreams of a future with Ridge will slip further and further away, leaving her heartbroken and vulnerable. Brooke's heartbreak, the emotional fallout. Brooke Logan has been Ridge's greatest love and fiercest rival in many ways. Despite their often volatile relationship, there has always been an undeniable connection between them, a bond that seemed unbreakable. But as Ridge's feelings for Taylor deepen, Brooke is left to pick up the pieces of her broken heart. The pain she feels will be all the more intense because of the history they share, the children they've raised together, and the deep emotional investment she's made over the years. Brooke has always been the eternal optimist when it comes to her relationship with Ridge. Even after their many breakups and reconciliations, she has never completely given up hope. Each time they've parted ways, she has believed that their love would ultimately bring them back together. But with Ridge's proposal to Taylor, Brooke is forced to face a devastating reality. Ridge has moved on, and this time, it appears that their love story has truly come to an end. In a moment of vulnerability, Brooke will have to confront the painful truth that Ridge has chosen Taylor over her. This decision will force Brooke to look back at her past with Ridge and reevaluate everything she thought she knew about their relationship. She will have to reckon with her own shortcomings, the betrayals she suffered, and the emotional wounds that still linger from their past. This journey of self-reflection will be painful, but it will also allow Brooke to grow, both as a person and as a woman who deserves love. The ripple effect, the Forrester family's reaction. While Ridge's proposal to Taylor will certainly have the most significant impact on Brooke, the ripple effects will extend far beyond her. The Forrester family, who has long been divided by the rivalry between Brooke and Taylor, will be forced to contend with the fallout from Ridge's decision. Stephanie Forrester's legacy, which was built on her deep love for Taylor and her disdain for Brooke, will loom large as Ridge's mother's influence still runs deep within the family. Steffi Forrester, Ridge's daughter and Taylor's biggest advocate, will undoubtedly be overjoyed at the proposal. She has long believed that her parents are meant to be together, and Ridge's choice will validate that belief. However, Steffi's excitement will be tempered by the knowledge of her father's fractured relationship with Brooke. Despite her loyalty to her mother, Steffi has always seen Brooke as a mother figure, and seeing her so heartbroken will stir feelings of conflict and guilt. Liam Spencer, Brooke's son-in-law, and a man who has seen the damage that Ridge's decisions can cause, will undoubtedly offer his support to Brooke during this difficult time. As the family grapples with Ridge's decision, each member will face their own challenges and emotional turmoil as they navigate this new chapter in the Forrester saga. What's next for Ridge, Brooke, and Taylor? As Ridge's marriage proposal to Taylor unfolds, the emotional roller coaster will continue to rise and fall, taking the characters on a journey of self-discovery, love, and heartbreak. For Ridge, his choice to commit to Taylor is the culmination of years of searching for peace and stability. But it may not be the end of his inner turmoil. Will he truly be happy with his decision, or will the ghost of his past with Brooke continue to haunt him? For Taylor, this proposal represents a long-awaited dream coming true, but it is also a reminder of all the hurt she has endured over the years. As she navigates her new life with Ridge, she will have to come to terms with the fact that their love story is not as simple as it may seem. There will be moments of doubt, and Taylor may have to ask herself if Ridge is truly ready to fully commit to her, or if he is still holding on to some of his past with Brooke. Brooke, meanwhile, will find herself at a crossroads. As a woman who has loved Ridge for so long, she will have to decide what her future looks like without him. Will she continue to fight for his love, or will she finally accept that it's time to move on? This painful moment will ultimately mark a new beginning for Brooke, one where she can discover a love that is all her own. Conclusion: love, pain, and moving forward. Ridge's marriage proposal to Taylor will serve as a turning point in the lives of the characters on The Bold and the Beautiful, setting the stage for an emotional battle between love and heartbreak. As Brooke struggles to accept her place in Ridge's past, Taylor will embrace the future with hope and optimism. But both women will be forced to navigate the complex emotions that arise from their shared history with Ridge. The road ahead for these characters will be filled with challenges, but also with the possibility of growth, healing, and the potential for new love. Ridge's decision will be the catalyst for a series of changes in the Forrester family, and it will ultimately lead to an exploration of the power of love, the weight of choices, and the journey towards self-acceptance. As The Bold and the Beautiful continues to unfold, one thing is certain: the drama is far from over, and the emotional stakes have never been higher. Ridge's proposal to Taylor may be the next step in their journey, but it is also the beginning of a new chapter for all of the characters involved. The heartache, the joy, and the uncertainty of love will continue to shape their lives in ways that no one can predict. But in the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, that's what makes the story so thrilling. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.